middleweight champion Sergio Martinez goes up against UK's Darren Barker. That's Saturday, October 1st. It's at Atlantic City Boardwalk Hall, and it'll be broadcast live on HBO World Championship Boxing.
We're just bred southpaws, lefties, and I was sparring with them week in, week out, day after day after day. Some of the best, amateur boxers, Britain have produced, and I've just got that now, and I've carried it on into the professional ranks, and I just truly believe I've got the right style to beat Sergio. And if I didn't, I wouldn't take the fight. I'm not coming out all this way to embarrass myself or anything. I truly believe I'm going to cause an upset.
Do you see things in his style that are made for you?
I do, and not so much. Obviously there's very few weaknesses of one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, but a certain aspect is that I can match a lot of his attributes. Hand speed. I'm as quick as Sergio. I can punch just as hard. I think 14 knockouts in 23 fights. I think proves that, and I think my conditioning's going to play a big factor as well. I train very hard. I'm very competitive. I'm very enthusiastic, and I'm fulfilling a dream, and I'm not going to give up on that dream.
What are you expecting from him that night?
Well, he's where he is for a reason. He's the champ, and I'm expecting hell. I'm expecting war, and I'm expecting the hardest fight of my life, which it will be. But I'm going to be 110% prepared for it, and really, really looking forward to proving to the world boxing what I'm made of.
What did you learn about him today, meeting him for the first time up close?
Look, I'm one of them guys, and I think Sergio just saying that I don't really look in someone's eyes and think, oh look, I've beat him, I've got him beat already. Look, at the end of the day, we seem like two guys who let our fists do the talking, and you can't gauge too much from just looking at a guy. I've seen Sergio before, not in the flesh, but I've watched him. I know what he's about, and I just can't stress how looking forward to the 1st of October I am. It's my platform now to prove to the world what I can do.
What is fighting in the US?
Well, but my confidence based on my experience. The hardship I've endured through my life. I've had, my brother passed away in 2006. He was, younger than me. He was a boxer, and I'm doing it for him as well. Through my success, my brother's name lives on. And
what was his name?
Gary Barker. He died in a car accident, and that really broke me, to be honest. But now, I've got myself together, and like I said before, through my success, his name will live on, and just my hunger, my enthusiasm, my determination, will win me this fight, along with obviously my skills.
What does it mean to be fighting in the US for the first time?
Well, look, it's the pinnacle of sport in general, I think, not just boxing, and other than soccer, by the way. But otherwise, it's the pinnacle of sport, and it's the mecca of boxing, be it as a country, and it just shows you I'm heading in the right directions. I'm fighting the best in the best country for boxing, and I can tell you after the 1st of October, it won't be the last time I fight in the States.
Do you think you could get a fair shake in New Jersey, especially based on what happened in the Williams-Lara fight?
Look, that's out of my hands. My job is to make sure I'm fully prepared to my best of my ability, so I'm 120% or whatever, so I can get in there and I can non-stop throwing punches if need be. I mean, as far as the judges are concerned, all I can do is make sure, like I say, I'm in prime condition and ready for war, and that's out of my hands. I'm not worried. I'm not concerned.
He has a very unorthodox style.
Sorry.
Sergio Martinez has a very unorthodox style. How do you, which he's been very successful with, and landing power punches from all sorts of odd angles, incredible shots. How do you plan to deal with that?
I don't want to delve too much into our game plan, which I have been, and we are working on a number of game plans. But I'm convinced that the plan A is going to work. But one thing I will tell you is that I'm like one of them lizards, like a chameleon. I can adapt to my surroundings and my opposition. Whatever they bring, I always find a way. I always find a way of sussing out and finding a way to beat them. And like Eddie, my promoter, said, I've captured all these wins and these titles by at a canter with and these aren't walkovers. And I just want to prove to you guys what I'm capable of doing, and I will find a way to beat him.
Do you think your traveling as an amateur made up for the lack of fighting as a pro outside of, not in the United States? You think that's made up for that?
Probably. It's like I said before, I've dedicated my life to boxing, so I think that's a massive factor here. But one thing I have learned from all them travelling as an amateur was some of the hostile environments. I boxed in. I was just to name a few, like Hungary, Czech Republic, Russia, you know, where their fans are, you know, you really know you're not at home. And they were some of the toughest hostile conditions I've ever fought in front of, and you know, that put me in good stead for this.
You had other opportunities to take on guys like Felix and others. Why take Sergio?
Because I just think, I totally understand that, and like I said before, I want to prove I'm the best. Everyone wants to prove they're the best at whatever they do, and I just think timing's right. I mean, I've only had the one fight in the year, but I'm looking good in the gym. I won my last fight, as Eddie said, at a canter against a ranked opponent, and I'm not going to get any younger. I'm 29. I'm not going to get younger, but in saying that, I'm approaching my prime, and I just think timing's right. I fancy this fight, and it was Eddie's. Wasn't lying when he said that. When I first sat down with him, I said to Eddie, if there's ever the opportunity, or the name's ever muttered or even whispered, just go follow that fight, grab that fight with both hands, because I want it so much. And I want people to understand I'm not here just to make up numbers. I'm here because I believe I can win. I wouldn't put my 17 years of boxing in jeopardy by coming here and get blown away. I wouldn't do that.
Darren, I really need you to answer this. You're saying the timing is right. What is it about this time? Why is the timing right?
Just, everyone knows their own body and the way they're feeling, and I feel in fantastic condition. It's well documented. I had a hip operation and I'm over that. My body is just the best it's been. I feel, if anything, brand new and improved, and I just feel my age. I've got a 7-month-old daughter, and the hunger she's given me and the determination to give her everything, just to give her a great life. It's all of that rolled into one is just going to bring out the best of me. And when is there a great time? When is there a perfect time to take on the best? But in my head and mentally and physically, I feel right. I feel prepared.